Alright guys, Kazoo71 here. I'm going to give you guys my impressions on playing Ark Survival Ascended the first couple of days here. Today is Sunday the 29th, so I'm going to kind of give you guys a rundown on what it is. Now first off, let me say that I'm a YouTuber. I'm not as popular as some of these bigger YouTubers who do this for a living. I don't do this for a living. I have a full-time job. I enjoy playing the games. I enjoy server hosting for some of my players that play with me, and I enjoy doing videos to help people. So let me give you a couple of thoughts on the game. Number one, as you can see, they just showed some baby dinos. That's a really cool feature. It also makes it really like OP kind of. If you kill the mother, you can steal the baby. You can tame the baby. You can also kill the baby and get prime meat really easy early on. The graphics are pretty great, but they are really glitchy right now. The frame rate is really down. I have a video out on how to adjust those frame rates. You can just change things and take some things down to low, and it works a lot better, but it doesn't affect the game as much. So there is the drops that look different. There's some building dynamics that are different. The way you can snap buildings, there's different building pieces. The way you can use one piece to make 4 or 5 different pieces is pretty cool. The taming dynamics the same. It's still really glitchy. There's a lot of bad things about this thing so far, so it's got a lot of things and improvements they need to work on. But it is pretty cool. It's a pretty good game. But I'm going to tell you just from my thoughts, it's basically Ark Survival Evolved, just better graphics and different optimizations. It's not much different, to be honest. I mean, except for the building dynamics and some of the cool things that they added. If they added those to Ark Survival Evolved, it would have been great just as well. But that's kind of what they did. Now, as far as some of the dinos go, the way they look, they kind of look the same to me. I'm just be honest with you, I've been playing Ark for years, and they do not look much different to me at all. They are very much the same as they used to be. There's not much difference. Now, when it comes to the mods, they have these mods in the mod list. On day one, they came out with these Ark Edition mods. And then with those Ark Edition mods, they were supposed to be like, hey, check these mods out. These mods you can use. I haven't tried the Ark Edition mods, because particularly, just so you guys know, I'm not very fond of those dinos that they add. So a couple of days in, they've added more mods. People have put more mods out. I downloaded and installed the 2 Cryopod mods just to try those. And both of those, well, one of them you have the Engram you can learn, but you can't learn the Cryofridge. The other one you can learn the Cryopod and the Cryofridge, but you can't craft them. So it makes no sense. So you can make them, but I went to the Obelisk, I went to the Drops, they just don't work. So these mods are very glitchy right now. They're not really effective. They don't really work well. So I don't know. Maybe they'll fix these mods in the future, but right now the mods are not, the 2 I tried, they're just not working. So I put out quite a few videos on this already. Got some really rude comments from people, and I don't know if they're just idiots or, mad at the game or whatever. But I mean, hey, that's just how Ark is, man. Ark is when they come out with a new DLC, or they come out with a new map or new game, whatever it is they're going to come out with, it's going to have a lot of glitches. They've updated and patched this thing probably like 8 times, 9 times since it came out. They just did another one this morning I had to download when I got up. But just so you guys know, I mean, it's a cool game. If your computer can handle it, great. I have 60 gigabytes of RAM on it on my computer, so I'm able to run it pretty well. I have no problems with it. I have a NVIDIA game card, so I can do the RPX thing on it and kind of customize it and change it a little bit so it works really good. But not everybody has that. So if you got a low-spec computer, I don't recommend getting this thing, because you're not going to be able to run it. It's going to just glitch all over the place for you. You can lower the frame rates and all the stuff if you watch my video, but it's not going to do you much good. It's still going to be really horrible, and you're not going to enjoy playing it as much as you do the other. So that's my thoughts on this guy's game initial release there. It's worth it if you got the graphics and stuff you can handle it. It's not really worth it if you enjoy playing Ark yet. I would wait maybe and see how they do it, but that's just my thoughts. I mean, maybe they'll improve this better and get it as we go along, but for right now, it's got a lot of glitches in it. If your graphics can handle it, great. If your graphics can't handle it, don't do it. I mean, just wait a little bit and see what they do to change these things. But other than that, it only costs $40 until November 1st, which is a good deal, and supposedly that's all the DLCs and everything, but we'll see. We'll see what they do. And as far as servers go, one more thought on that. You can only use Nitrado for servers, which is stupid because I don't like Nitrado. That's just my opinion. I like the server host I use, and until I can use them, I won't be able to host any servers with this. But I don't even know if I'll be able to host servers with it at all because it's so OP as far as RAM wise and size wise. It's a tough game. When Genesis 2 came out, that was a monster game. This one is worse. I mean, when it comes to how much you need to run this thing and keep up with it. So I don't know if these mod creators will be able to keep up with it because it's so crazy. I don't know if Wildcard's going to be able to keep up. We'll see what they do. But they always use us PC players as guinea pigs, so we'll see how this goes. Because I've been playing it, I've been enjoying it, but it's back to playing single player because I will not host this on my own machine. My machine cannot handle hosting a server. I got a great machine for playing it, but not for hosting. So there you go, guys. That's my thoughts on this game, the mods, the patches, everything, whether it's worth buying or not. Take it for what it's worth. I mean, I like it, but my computer can handle it. And I'll still be playing Ark Survival Evolved. I'm still doing videos on Ark Survival Evolved because that's who my players on my server are playing, and that's what I play with. And that's the videos I continue to do to show you guys how to do things. So I hope this was helpful, guys. If you did like it, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so. Comments are always appreciated, even if they're rude and negative like I get. I don't mind. But thank you, guys, and I will see you next time.